Dave from Dave's Car Auto Show. Today I'll be showing you BMW's redesigned 5 Series, the 2024 530i. Right here behind me is the 2024 BMW 530i with the Sport Trim. Now this 530i is in the color dark graphite metallic, which looks really good on the Sport Trim. Because on the Sport Trim you have silver accents throughout the vehicle, like these silver accents right here on your kidney grille and the silver trim around it. Now on the Sport Trim, you will get parking sensors throughout the entire vehicle, so front and rear. Then you have a 360 surround vision camera, so a camera right here on the front, 2 cameras on the mirrors, and then you have 1 camera in the back. Now you have LED daytime running lights, LED headlights, and LED cornering lights, which I really like. You will not get LED fog lights on the 530i, well, no fog lights in general. And you will also get this vent right here for airflow. Now, it was completely redesigned for 2024, so you get a lot more of aggressive front end. It's not as aggressive as the M Sport, but it's still very aggressive with all these lines and also these new headlights, which actually wrap around the side. Also, you will get a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder producing 255 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque, also a 48-volt hybrid battery system. Now on the side of 530i, you will get these 19-inch alloy triplex spoked silver wheels, which look really good on this vehicle with all the silver accents. Now right here on the headlights, you can really see how they wrap around to the side, also with your turn signals. Then on your mirrors, you will get the body colored mirror caps with more silver accents under it, and you will also get your turn signal built into the mirror and another one of your 360 surround vision cameras. Now right here on the edge, from far away it actually looks like an assist step, but it's actually not. It's just plastic trim, which is like graphic out with some texture to just make the car look a bit better. And then you will have lights right here, so at night it will illuminate where you are stepping into. Then you can either unlock the car with your key fob, your digital key card, which I am using right now, or you can use your phone or just simply pull on the door handle and it will unlock for you. Now before stepping in, I would like to show you this door handle. It's completely flat with the body panel, so you slide your hand up under it to open it. And then to unlock it with your digital key card, you just put the key card right there on these 3 lines. Now with the seat, you have a 10-way adjustable seat with 4-way lumbar support. And you also have your thigh extender. Then you will have the button to open your power trunk, and then a little cubby here with cup holders. Then you will have all your window controls and power folding mirrors. Then this right here is your interaction bar. You got your memory seats, your power lock and unlock, and also some ambient lighting right here. This car will also come standard with a Harman Kardon sound system. And then this door handle I really like. It flows along with the trim to slide into like this little hole here, and then you just pull your hand on it and it will open up the door for you. Now moving on to your infotainment display. This is a 14.9-inch infotainment display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Right up here in the corner, you will find your time and also the music station you're listening to. Then if you pull down on it, you will have your screen off button, your HUD, which is your heads-up display. You have do not disturb mode, your hide private information, and all your notification. And you can also deactivate auto start stop. Now your climate control will be built into the display, which you know I hate. So here is your temperature. You can switch it back and forth. You will also have your heated seat and heated steering wheel that runs out of here. Same on this side. Now this is your home button. This will take you to like your home screen. You could add widgets right here to go through it, like you got your Sirius XM, your destination, then you got your map, your My BMW, and you can add on widgets. Then right here is your climate control. You got all your climate control here, and you will adjust your vent speed right here with this touch capacitive button to speed it up and slow it down. Now you will have all your individual settings for it, like your driver and passenger, so they can change theirs too. And your remote engine start, departure plan, all that. Now right here, you will have your built-in navigation, which if you're using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you probably just use that map, but this is a nice feature to have. They can type in your destination and it will take you there. Then you got your media right here, which we are on Sirius XM right now. You will also have FM and AM. Then Right here is your telephone. So this is Bluetooth, or this is where your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay would show up. Then if you press this button, you have your apps, which you actually have a lot of apps. You have your BMW ID, your personal assistant. So you could say, hey BMW, roll down my passenger window. Okay. Okay, so there we go. She worked now. So you could tell her to do stuff like roll down your windows, or change the channel on your media, or even open your sunroof. There's your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Then your AM, and then your BMW assistant. Now this is your BMW messages. So it will show you like all your warnings or just stuff like that. Then you have your own climate control right there. You can press that and that will take you in. But it's actually just easier using this button here, or just pressing that and taking yourself into the climate control. Now you have all your displays, which you can adjust your heads-up display, your instrument cluster, and your control display. You will have your doors and windows, your exterior lighting, which adjusts like your parking lights and your road lights. Now, here's your interior lighting, which is your ambient lighting. Let's click on that. So currently it is purple. I have it off. So right now it is purple. So you can see it right here, and then under here where your wireless charger is. So let's change it to ocean. So now it's all blue here, and then all along here, and then your door panel, and then right there where I showed you. Then if you go back, you'll have your keys, like your digital key card. You'll pair it off of there. And then your live vehicle, which will show you all your information on your vehicle. Then if I put it into reverse, here is your, pull out my mirrors. There's your 360 surround vision camera and your backup camera. There's your sides, then rear, and then this is your front. So put it back into park. So then if you go back into your apps, you also have all your My modes, which you could change through your modes. So my favorite is Expressive. So we'll open up your sunroof for you, and then it will change your ambient lighting. Or you can go back in and switch it to Sport, which will give you more of a sporty feel. Now, if you are in one of these modes, you will not be able to custom the ambient lighting to what you want. You have to stay with their ambient lighting. So if you want your ambient lighting a specific color, you have to stay in personal. Now you also have your navigation there, and then your owner's manual. So instead of going in your trunk, getting your owner's manual out, reading through it, trying to find something, you can press search keyword. Let's do interior lighting. Here, interior lighting, right here. So you can find all of your stuff just by searching it up instead of going into your actual owner's manual and digging through that. Then you have your system setting, your seat comfort, which you also have comfort exit. So when you open the car door, the seat will move back so it's easier for you to get out. Then all your Wi-Fi connections, your vehicle status, and then your parking sensors, which I showed you there. Then lastly, you also have your service center. So you can also schedule services throughout the vehicle and show your location you will be going to, which is BMW of Pittsburgh. So that is your 14.9-inch infotainment display on your 2024 BMW 530i. Now, moving on to your 12.3-inch completely reconfigurable information display. Now, this is a 12.3-inch completely reconfigurable information display. To reconfigure it, you just press this simple button, which has like a little gear on it. Oops, the gear. Then this will pop up. Your content, your layout, and your heads up. So this is the layout right now. It's just pretty clean. Then you can switch it to your trip data, your assist view, which shows around the vehicle, your route preview, then your map, the G meter, and then my favorite, just the media or radio. Now you can also change the layout of it. So this is like a tighter layout. It's more close together. Then you got a wider one, which spreads it out more, gives you more of a sporty feel. And then my personal favorite, this one, it's just a simple little slant here, very clean, very nice. So right here, I'll go back to where we were. You have your mile per hour here, what gear you are in. So we're in park, put it into drive. Now it says we're in drive. Let's put back in park. Then you have your RPMs right here. Who has their seatbelt on in the vehicle? So let me put my seatbelt on, and my seat should turn green. See, now my seat turned green. It will show you the mile per hour of the road you are on, the time, the miles left on the vehicle. Then if your parking brake is on, then this is your headlight controls right here. That's the temperature outside, and then your oil or coolant level. Then switching back to the layout, it's all mostly the same, it's just widened out a bit more. And then your content going back, it just changes it around again. Then going back to your heads-up display, which not really a fan of, but this is your heads-up display. Not sure how good you can see that, but this is the main one. You got your mile per hour there, and the mile per hour of the road you are on. Then we will change it. So now you have like your navigation, which shows the little directional view up top. Then you have your sport view. And then your reduced view, which is just more of a cleaner one, which if I was using the heads-up display, that's what I would like. Then, so you have 4 settings of that, which if I could turn off the heads-up display, I would like that, but I'm not really a fan of it. Very distracting. Like, if you're looking out, that's all you're looking at. So I wish there was a way to turn it off. But that's your heads-up display and your 12.3-inch information display. Now moving on to your general interior in the 530i. Now, this is your steering wheel. It's like squared out, which I really like. It gives you a very sporty feel. Then you have your paddle shifters here and here. Then this is your media volume. Then this is for your BMW assistant. Then this is for your phone, and that's the button to adjust your information display. Then over here you have your cruise control and all your modes. Then your interaction bar, and then this is all your headlight controls. And right here, like I was talking about with the climate control, you just slide your finger and it will speed up and slow down the vent speed. Now this will also change the directions of the vent down right here. You also have a tilting and telescoping steering wheel, and all your headlight controls are found here. Now if I press the memory seat, it will also move my steering wheel back into the memory position. Now to open your hood, the lever's all the way down here, now under the dashboard. It used to be right here, but now it's here, they changed it. Then you have your turn signals here, and also your high beams. Now you have the auto functioning wipers, and you can adjust how fast they go right here. And then right here is more of your climate control. You got your hazard light, your max and rear. Then you just slide your finger back and forth again to adjust it. And then right here is your wireless charging pad, which if you have your digital key card, you'd lay it here to start the vehicle, but you cannot use the wireless charging pad as this is on here. Then you would think they would just put like a side-by-side one, but only this side is the wireless charging pad, and you'll get more ambient lighting in there. You have 2 cup holders right here with 2 USB-C ports. Then you have your gear shifter right here. It's flush with the dash. It's flush with the console, so you just move it back and forth. Then your start-stop, parking brake, and auto hold. Right here, this knob will control your information display. And then you have your parking sensors. This goes to your driving settings, media, home. That's your telephone and navigation, and your back button. Then you got your My modes, so you just simply press that, and it will take you into all your My modes. You got personal, sport, efficient, expressive, relax, and digital art. Now when you also go into your My modes and select one, it will also change the color and layout of your information display. So that's efficient, and then digital art, put like that purple, which I really like this, how it got the little, like, almost like Milky Way, I would call it. Then this also changes your volume, turns it up and down, or you can use your gesture controls, which is found right up here. So just simply spin your finger and it will turn the volume up and down. Or you can also change the channel by going like that. Now right here is your center console. Press that button, and it is pretty deep for a BMW. You will have a 12-volt AC outlet in here and a little light. It opens both ways, so you press it, or you just can leave one open. Then over here is your glove box. It's pretty deep, doesn't go into the back like a lot of BMWs do, and then you do still have a little light in there. And then this is the black perforated and quilted Veganza leather. So it's BMW's vegan leather, which it actually feels and looks like real leather, but it's actually vegan leather. You do have a thick, comfortable headrest, which goes up and down. Then again, all your ambient lighting and your Harman Kardon sound system, which we will test out. So you have 12 speakers on the Harman Kardon sound system. There, then you have all these ones in the back, which it very sounds good, or you can upgrade to the Bowers and Wilkham sound system. Now up here, you will have your sunroof to open and close it, your SOS button. Then this is your interior camera, so you can actually take selfies inside the car, which is very cool. Then you have all your dome lights there. Then you also have lights in your mirrors. So that's your interior on the 2024 BMW 530i. Now before moving into the back seat, you will also have a 5 stamped into the seat pillar, so everyone knows you have an amazing 5 Series. So I just think that's pretty cool. So when the door is shut, it flows along with the silver trim into it, and it just got that little 5 stamp. Now moving on to the back seat of your 2024 BMW 530i. Now this back seat is very comfortable. You will get ambient lighting right here on the back of the seat. Also, USB-C charging ports on both. You will have no seat mat back pockets. And then right here, if you slide this down, you can get like dealer installed stuff. So you can get like a touch screen or like an iPad holder installed right here. They slide it in and install it for you. You also have 2 more USB-C charging ports and like a little cubby hole right here. And then your vents there. Now, I did bring a tape measure this time. So this is me sitting behind myself. I'm 5'5". I got 8 inches, actually 9 inches of knee room sitting behind myself. And let's see, 11 inches of leg room. And what I'm realizing right here is we actually have a little light under the seat that illuminates my shoes. Now in this back seat, you have a middle headrest with two sets of lower latch anchors on both outboard seats. Then this middle seat, the drive shaft tunnel is very big, so it's not very usable. You kind of have to put your feet to the side. It is still comfortable. It's usable. Like if you needed to fit 3 people inside the back seat, you definitely could. The shoulder room might just be a bit tight. Now this drive shaft tunnel is actually almost 9 inches tall, which is reasonable for a sedan in this category. Now right here, you have 2 cup holders with an armrest, and you will have the 40-20-40 folding bench, which now you can hold like a 2x4 through the back, or you just can leave this down and it's like 2 captain chairs. Your Harman Kardon sound system will also be back here with speakers behind you too. You also get a little bit of ambient lighting up here, again on your seats, and then you have your dome lights. You also have this nice, elegant door handle, which I liked, which follows along in the trim. So that is your back seat in the 2024 BMW 530i. Now moving on to the rear of the BMW 530i. Now right here is your 530i badge in silver, and you also have an XDrive badge since this is the XDrive model, so all-wheel drive. Now here is your backup camera with your 360 surround vision camera. And this back end looks very aggressive from the rear. It kind of looks like an old 5 Series, which I really like. Now this does have a hands-free opening power trunk, which guaranteed works every time. So just put your foot slow and move it out fast, and it will open up for you. It will flash headlights warning you that it is opening. Then joining onto the trunk, you will be greeted with these two bag holders right here and 18.4 cubic feet of cargo room, which is a small suitcase in it, like the smallest suitcase you can get. So it pushes all the way back and you still have all this room. So pulling the suitcase out, you will have some underfloor storage right here with a spare tire, the two little cubbies here. Then you have a cubby right here with BMW's first aid kit, and you have another cubby right here. Now I did bring a tape measure, like I said, in the back seat. So I'm going to measure the width opening it. So the opening width would be 31 inches for the width opening, and then it's, let's see, 43 long. So to fold down the back seats, you just pull these levers right here, which fold them down. So then go around the back. You're going to pull down the seat. Okay, pull down the seat. Now we'll do the lay test. Let me lay down. Okay. So this is a bit tight, but it does fit me. My head is actually not dangling off of it at all. There is a bit of a slight drop off here from where the back seat goes. Could have just climbed out the door, but I guess I chose not to. So the lengths of it fully open, because they don't give cubic feet specs for the full lengths. They only give it for when the seats are up, is 70 inches with the seats folded down. So that's pretty good. Now to fold them back up, just walk back around, grasp your headrest, and they will clip back into place. Now to close up your trunk, you just simply press this button here to close it powered, or you can press this to lock the car too, which, let me grab the key, and then we'll press this to lock the car. Oh, we're gonna open that back up. So that will press it and lock the car. We'll also close it, but I love the hands-free kick, so I'm gonna use that. Just slide your foot in slow and pull it out fast. All right, there you go. So it'll give you a little warning. It beeps, showing you that it will close, and then flashes the headlights, and then it will lock when it's shut. So that is the trunk of your 2024 BMW 530i. So like I said in the beginning, the 2024 BMW 530i was completely redesigned for 2024, giving it a more luxurious look. You will get those 19-inch alloy triplex spoke wheels, like I talked about, and that amazing hands-free kick. Now the starting price is $60,200, which is pretty good for a car with this amount of luxury. So head on down to BMW of Pittsburgh or P&W BMW to check out this amazing BMW 530i. Thanks for watching. Bye.